Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we are on day 4 of the birthday book advent thingy my cousin Terry from Generically Yours is doing for me this year. So as you've probably seen in the last few videos, I find the book, read the book and review it all in the same video. So let's go see what number 4 is all about today. Oh, and by the way, if you're any chattering, our cat is by the window and he thinks he wants to attack. The birds are outside. But anyhow, let's find number 4. And surprisingly, it's right here. I don't have to go very far today. Let's see what this one's about. Okay, let's see what day 4 is about. And again, if you hear any weird noise in the background, my cat is over that way by the window wanting to attack birds again. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what number 4 is all about. I swear by the end of this, I'll perfect opening them better. It's a paperback, that much I know. This time I'm going to hold it up to show you guys it first, and I'm not going to look at it right away. Close my eyes, so I can get this out. So this is the book. What is the book? Moo? Moo, Terry? You found me a book called Moo. What the heck? I thought you were my friend. Was there room inside for the sights and sounds and smells of Maine? Would I know what to do and how to be in Maine? I don't know, that's not much of a description for a book called Moo. Okay. I don't know if it's like kind of poetry-ish. I think it's like a poetry book. Let me just give you a quick little... I think it's kind of like a poetry book. But it's called Moo. So, guess we better get moving on reading. Okay, it is time to review Moo. And as you saw at the beginning, I had quite a reaction to this book. So, let's just say, I'm really glad I got this one. This one was actually, surprisingly good. For being just called a simple word like Moo. So, it was written, if I can find it real quick, in 2013 was the text copyright. So it came out in 2013, so 11 years ago. And I had never heard of it. I had never heard of this author, as I say in other videos for some of the books. And at first I was just like, what the heck? And then it was actually really good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. And the reason for being, the cover is very simple on the front. And just has a little bit of detail on the back, as you can see. But it was about a family that ends up moving to Maine, and the 2 kids end up helping this older lady on her farm where there's a cow, slightly stubborn cow, and the daughter of the parent, is the one that ends up kind of figuring out the cow a little bit, and they figure out like the cow's lonely, so they want to get him a friend, or kind of thing. And it's actually written interestingly. I want to kind of explain this right. Sometimes it's written like a regular book would be written, and then sometimes you go and you get it written by like poetry form, which I thought was really cool, and it helped with the pace of the book. That's the thing that, when I judge a book, like, how is the pace? Is it one that's going to keep me going? As I probably said with other, like some other books I've read for this challenge, I'll be honest, the pace was kind of slow. This pace was pretty good. Again, I think I read this in a couple nights, maybe even one night, I can't remember. It's not that long. It's about 275 pages-ish, so not too bad. But I don't want to spoil the ending. I won't say that. But, I won't say anything about the ending. But I would just say that I liked the journey. I liked that it kind of showed the old lady getting more soft around the edges, being around the kids, and the kids kind of learning more about her, and then, learning about the cow and the other animals that the old lady has on her farm. Because they kind of got roped into helping this old lady by their parents. I'm sure we've all been there where our parents have volunteered us to help other people when we don't want it. And that's kind of what happened in this book. But yeah, it ended up being kind of a good thing. And like I said, 4 stars, definitely. The cover, like I said, just being a cow and saying moo, it was both interesting, but yeah, also plain. So it kind of definitely, I don't know if I saw this at a library or a bookstore, if I probably would have picked it up, But I don't know if I would have totally gotten it. Like if I would have bought it or not, I probably would have flipped through and be like, oh, okay, and that been it. So thank you, Terry, because this is one of my favorites that I've read for this challenge so far. And I actually think I might keep this for a little while. It might be one that I loan out to some people. So this will probably stay on my shelf for a little while until I find the best new owner for it. Some books I will be donating to places, some I'll be gifting to friends, and some I'll be keeping. So this might be one I'll keep for a while until I make sure it finds a good home for Moo. But yeah, and like I said, if you haven't read it yet, please do. I've never read this author before. It's Sharon Creech. So if you've read anything else by her, let me know and comment down below if you think if there's something I should read specifically of hers. It's a Scholastic book, and basically it says on the back, was a room inside for sights and sounds and smells of Maine, would I know what to do and how to be in Maine? Because they basically move to Maine, and it's kind of cute. Like I said, I know I say that a lot, but I really like that it went from poetry, and even sometimes they wrote normal story, and then it kind of did something here, like when it says drip that way. Like I really liked the style being different than you would normally see in a book. So I think a kid would actually like this because it's not, it's kind of boring. Like your eyes are changing up as you read, because whether it is poetry or just written differently, like they made the word fast look differently and slowly. I know you may not see that well, but if you get a chance to get this for a kid, I would. Like I said, maybe read it together with them. It could be really fun. But that being said, again, I gave this a 4 stars out of 5, which is a pretty good rating for me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to make sure you can be notified of the next book opening I'm doing. And if you can, I really would appreciate it if you would share this playlist. I'll be adding to it obviously every day that we do one. And I just want to be able to have as many people reach it as possible, because I would love to know how many people have read Moo or read the other books I've mentioned so far. Or predict what books you think I may open, because I do show the bookshelf, as you saw earlier in every video. You see me reaching for the book, so you got an idea of the thick books and the thin books coming up. So if you have any predictions or things you hope that my cousin maybe has wrapped up for me, comment down below and we'll see if you're right. Have a great day, everyone.